How many of us love to get a special package in the mail, a letter from an old friend, or even a birthday card? I think it's safe to say most of us enjoy an unexpected surprise. Hey, Willie, looks like you've got mail. That looks like a letter from the Grayson-Collin Electric Cooperative. Wonder what it could be. I bet it's a capital credit refund check from the co-op. Was I right? That's exciting! Oh, it looks like Willie is going to stroll down to his bank and make a deposit this afternoon. So what are capital credits anyway? Well, Grayson-Collin Electric Cooperative operates on a not-for-profit basis, meaning that any profit margins that aren't used towards expenses required to run and operate the cooperative are actually shared with its members. So essentially, capital credits represent your ownership in the cooperative. You're not just a customer, you are a member owner. This is very different from the way most publicly traded utility companies operate. So let's get more specific. What are margins, you might ask? Each year, the cooperative takes in revenue, and these monies are used to pay the expenses required to provide electricity service. Those expenses might include wholesale power supply, operation and maintenance expenses, administrative costs, and debt payments. Margins are simply the money that is left over at the end of each year once all expenses have been paid. The process of assigning the margins for the entire year to a member is based on the amount of energy or kilowatt hours used by each member. This is how capital credit allocation is determined. So what happens after the allocation has been made? Well, then the capital credits must be retired. What does that mean? A capital credit retirement is the process of returning previously allocated capital credits back to the members. A retirement is accomplished by issuing a retirement check, or more commonly referred to as a refund check, to the member. The allocation is made for the year or previous years that have been formally approved by the board of directors to be retired and returned to a member. It's a pretty simple process. Capital credits are normally retired on a first-in, first-out basis. However, Grayson-Collin Electric also retires a percentage of current year capital credits. While most cooperatives operate on a 30-year retirement cycle, we are on a 25-year cycle. That means you get your funds faster than most other cooperative members. So why aren't all capital credits retired immediately, you might ask? Your cooperative must retain capital to fund numerous operational costs, things such as system improvements, replacing aged components and equipment, paying off debt, additional operating expenses due to extensive growth, and investing capital back into the assets that provide members with the most cost-effective electricity service possible. Now more than ever, we are a mobile society and are constantly on the move, relocating for jobs or other family needs. So what happens to my capital credits when I move away? Your capital credits go with you. That's right. Just because you move doesn't mean you aren't entitled to the allocations earned during your membership period. So it's very important to keep your address updated with us so that your refund checks can be mailed to you. Texas law requires that cooperatives send any unclaimed money to the state at the end of a 3-year period, so members are still able to retrieve unclaimed funds through the state if necessary. Your capital credits are an asset and should be included in your will or as part of your estate planning efforts. They can still be claimed by your heirs if the capital credits are not specifically listed in the will or as an estate asset. However, heirs will be required to provide certified copies of the will, death certificate, and possibly other legal documentation in order to claim their capital credit refund checks. Well, I see Willie has arrived to deposit his check. Hey, I guess I better check my own mailbox. At Grayson-Collin Electric, our mission is simple: to provide the very best service possible at the least possible cost, something we have been doing for close to 80 years now.